So I just thought this was an interesting quote by Lin Yutang, Yutang, because so many of us are so busy, and it's our culture, it's the way the world is. But in yoga, we look at things from a little different perspective, a higher perspective, more the spiritual and the soul level. So I thought I would read this to you and see what you think. Besides the noble art of getting things done, there is the even nobler art of leaving things undone. The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of non-essentials. So it's just a different perspective and something to maybe reflect on. But I'll read it again. Besides the noble art of getting things done, there is the even nobler art of leaving things undone. I didn't make my bed this morning. Just kidding. The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of non-essentials. The wisdom of life consists in the elimination of non-essentials. So I guess that's a different way of saying, in a word, prioritize, which I know we all do, but it's just a different viewpoint, a different perspective. But I do like Pat's quotation that she gave us this morning from her class on self-care. And I'm going to read this too, because I think it's good for anybody who's listening to the recording of this practice today. Giving the world, self-care is giving the world the best of you before there's nothing left to give. I think that's really a potent statement. So things to reflect on. We did have the new moon on Monday, which is a great time for reflection. And then there's more readily calming down and focusing inward. So just coming in for our centering. And I need to change our screen for everybody. Grow tall in your spine. And certainly let go of the non-essentials and embrace self-care this morning as you focus inward and allow yourself to hear your thoughts and your possible scripts or programming. We certainly receive a lot of programming in our culture these days. So yoga is a great way to let all of that go and come home to self and your sovereignty. So start with the breath. feeling it, observing it, appreciating it. Recognizing the prana that's in the breath, comes in on the breath. The vital life force. Just watching the breath. Now just focus your attention at your root chakra, at the perineum, the pelvic floor. And send your roots down into the earth, deep down into the earth, connecting with the earth energy, grounding. Letting go of superficialities. And recognizing the most important thing. And then draw that energy as though through a straw up into your perineum, up through your spinal column, and your pranic tube in the center of your body, sending the energy up, out the crown, out into the cosmos, and connect with the stars, the sun, the source. Open your crown chakra like the lotus flower sitting on top of your head. And bring that energy back down into your crown and down, centering in your heart center at your sternum. Create a pyramid around you, like you're sitting inside a pyramid. Create another pyramid connected at the base and pointing downward. And fill the top pyramid, the one you're sitting in, with the color that seems most appealing to you right now. Sparkling, glowing, swirling, color of light. And then come into awareness of your physical body. And check on sensations around your body. Just see what you feel. Muscles. Any complaints or comments from your muscles, your joints, even your organs. And our statement of intent could be, I release all non-essentials and embrace what's most important. Your soul, your connection to source. What is most important for you as a soul? And as you ponder that inward focus, just bring your arms to your sides and take them out and breathe as you lift up, touch, and exhale down a long, luxurious exhale. And repeat a few times. Deep breath. Breathing in that prana, the life force. And one last round of attunement to breath. And then rest your palms in your lap or on your knees. And just start with your head and neck. So lower your chin down towards your chest and start to circle around gently, feeling the sensations in your neck. Is there some tension stuck in there? Tightness? 3 times around. So this is 2. And 3. Once your chin reaches your chest, then reverse your circles. Breathe. Take that prana into your neck. Direct it. That's what pranayama is. Directing the vital life force, the prana. And then chin to your chest and lift your head back to center. Chin parallel to the floor. And then just lift your shoulders up to your ears with a big inhale. squeeze and contract a little bit. And let your shoulders drop with it. Ah. And again, breathe and lift. Contract. You can press your head back. And release with a drop. Ah. And one more. Breathe, lift. And drop. Now circle your head around each direction just once to loosen up after your shoulder work, and come back around and lift your head. Now circle in your shoulders, big stretches circling around. Reverse. All right, now take in a breath, just sitting in easy pose. Take in your breath. Exhale and pull your shoulders down away from your ears. Just pull down and then release. Take in another breath and pull down. Exhale. Pull down. Notice what you feel. Do you feel your sternum? Do you feel your clavicles? What do you notice? Release the hold and take in another breath. And exhale, pull the shoulders down. All right, and from here, bring your arms up, elbows bent, just palms facing forward. Take in a breath. And draw the arms back, opening the chest and squeezing the shoulder blades in together. And then inhale as you bring your arms around front, just touch. Exhale, open and press back. Open the chest and shoulders. And inhale, come forward. Deep breath and exhale, open. And hold for just a couple breaths here as you open. We do so many things reaching forward. It's a nice opportunity to open. Now just bring your elbows down, still bent, and then lift up, bringing your fingertips to touch and down. Up. Good. And down. All right, and just circle around in your wrists. Loosen and reverse. Just stretch in all directions in your circles. And just swing your arms, bend and straighten, swing. Nice stretch on the shoulders again. And then bring the energy down into your fingers, just squeeze. All right, and let your legs out, unfold, shake them out. And circle around in your ankles. Press your sitting bones down. Toes, bring the energy down into your toes. Breathe into your toes. Okay, so bend your knees and reach for your toes, your feet, or your ankles, just holding on, and stretch one leg out. Feel your back, feel the back of your leg. Bring it in, other leg. Repeat. Okay, this time slide both heels forward. You can walk them out and lengthen through your spine so that you have a straight spine. Still holding on. Flex your feet. Feel that stretch. Lengthen through your spinal column. Breathe and relax towards your legs. But lead with your chest, so press your tailbone away. Now from here, take your left hand on your right foot, on the outside of your right foot, and just open. Slide your right hand back along your right leg and open. Turn your head towards the wall and lift your arm up into a twist. And draw your body a little closer to your legs. Reach up and back, twisting. And bring it down. And other side. Holding on to the outer edge of your left foot. Slide your left hand along your leg. Open the shoulders. Turning into a twist. Lift your arm up. Taking a breath. Lengthen through your spine. Exhale. Coming a little closer to your legs. And release. Good. All right. So from here, bend your knees and reach through your fingertips. So lift up tall in your spine. Legs are together. Breathe. Exhale and lean back with a straight spine. Engage your core muscles, your abdomen, the low abdomen. And just stay loose in your neck and jaw. Inhale, come forward, reach. Exhale, back. Lift your sternum, so keep a straight spine. Inhale, forward. Deep breath. Exhale, back. Use your Ujjayi breath. It's a good opportunity. Now just come to center, lifting up. And lift your toes onto the floor. Taking a breath. Exhale, just lift your right leg up. Stretch it. And bring it down. Breathe and lift your left leg up and down. Now lift both feet off the floor. Consciously, mindfully, contract in your abdomen. Draw your navel back to your spine. Just picture that. Your navel hugging your spine. And then lift your feet into the half boat. Let your legs down. Give them a little bit of a rest. Come into a counter pose. So, arching cat. Lift up in your sternum. Breathe. Arch to the back a little bit. Just going into an arch. Pull your shoulder blades down. And come back to center. Draw your navel into your spine. Reach through your fingertips. Taking another breath. Exhale. Lean back onto your hips and lift your feet into half boat. Legs together. And then optional, if you're feeling up for it this morning, lift your legs up into the full boat. Now from here, just test yourself a little bit. Start to lower down and see if you can get your head and your feet to reach the floor at the same time. Pretty close, huh? All right. Relax a moment. Just let your body soften onto the mat. You might want to pull your hips under you so your back can relax down more. Breathe some nice, full, deep breaths. Arms just wherever feels comfortable. Okay, take your arms out. You have to watch for anything you have sitting around you because you're going to stretch your arms out. Palms up or down. We're just going to come into a knee down twist. So bend both knees, feet on the floor. Lift your hips and take your left hip over onto the floor. Stretch out your left leg. And breathe your right knee up to the chest as high as you can get it. And exhale it over towards the floor on your left. Shoulders stay down. And turn your head opposite the bent knee. Now, roll onto your back, taking a deep breath once again. Knee up close to your chest and over once again. Shoulders down. You can give yourself a little assist by taking your left hand and just a little press gently on the right knee. Now, once again, both hands on the floor. Start to lower your back onto the floor, but bring your knee up towards your chest. We're going to circle around in your knee. So take it around. Just loosening in that hip joint. Circle. Circle. Reverse. Bring the knee up to your chest. Overlap your palms. Turn your head back to center. Take in the deep breath. Exhale, pull your right knee in towards your chest. Pull it in. Take in another breath. Exhale, lift your head towards your knee. Touch or not, whatever your body will do today. Shoulders down. Roll your back onto the floor again. Take your right hand inside that right knee. Let go of your left hand. Just place it on your hip. Breathe. Exhale and open your knee, still bent, over to the side, to the right. And hold there. Breathe. Ujjayi breath, ocean sounding breath. Now flex your right foot and take your leg out. Just straighten it out. Hold onto your knee. Press it open gently. And then release and just skimming the floor. Bring it back and relax that way. Now draw the left knee in. Well, let's go to the other side for our twist first. Bend both knees, press down on your feet, lift your hips, come onto your right hip, stretch out your right leg. Now breathe your left knee up to your chest. Arms out to the side and into your knee down twist. Turn your head opposite. Now lower your sacrum back onto the floor just for a moment. Take in a breath, pull your knee even in closer. And exhale back into your knee down twist. And if you wish, you can place your hand on that knee. Shoulders on the floor. And release your hand, both hands on the floor. Roll onto your back. Draw the knee in close. Take the knee out to the side and circle around. Loosen the hip joint. And reverse your circle. And this time, bring your knee in towards your chest. Overlap your palms. Bring it in. Take in your breath. Exhale and pull the knee in as close as it'll come. Take in another breath. Exhale, head to knee. Bring it up. How does this compare with the other leg? Lower your back onto the floor, your back and your head. Let go with your right hand and open the leg out to the left, using your hand to assist, to guide your leg open and hold. Try to keep your right hip down. Now, left hand still on the inside of your left knee. Stretch out your leg. Open. Letting the leg relax open. to skim the floor, coming down to your other leg. Take in a breath, arms just at your sides. Exhale, pull your low back down into the floor. Lift your arms now. Fingertips pointing forward. Take in a breath. As you press down in your low back, lift your spine up off the floor. Bend your knees. Lift your knees. Your feet up off the floor in a half bow. Take in another breath. Lift your legs up. Now, just for the fun of it, one more time, we're going to lower down and see if we can get our feet and our head to reach at the same time. So a little kinesthetic awareness here. Whatever you can achieve. So lowering down. Keep pressing navel to spine, spine into the floor. Ah, is that time closer? All right. So lift up once again. Roll up. Lift your knees. Now straighten out and lift the knees in. Breathe. Exhale. Lengthen out. Breathe. Exhale out. Breathe in. Exhale out and hold for 2 breaths. And come back in. Good job. Come over onto your belly, your knees, and stretch out the work you just did. Stretching your abdomen. Let your hips sink towards the floor. Roll side to side. How do your psoas muscles feel? Okay, so engage your hips, your glutes. Pull away from your knees. Lengthen in your spine. Excuse me. Oh, feel that luscious stretch in the front of your body. Now bend your elbows in close to your ribs and set the pubic triangle down onto the floor and lengthen away from your hips into your cobra. Breathe. Now with winter here, this is an excellent opportunity for Kapalabhati. So quick expulsions through the nose and a passive inhale. So just give it a few rounds of Kapalabhati, breath of fire. Inhale, exhale, and pull back into child's pose. Stretching out your back. Okay, slide your hands forward for our downward facing dog. Natarajasana. And stretch your heels down. Shoulders. Take your hips side to side.
And walk your feet in, head to knee. All right. Take your arms out to the side. Press the feet into the mat and lift your crown using the strength of your legs, not your back. And bring your arms down and into prayer hands, into Anjali Mudra. Excuse me. Now just take your left arm up and your right arm down. Reach. Pull back. Palms together. Breathe. Exhale. Opposite. Right arm up, left arm down. Breathe. Bring it in. And up, left arm. And if you want, you can come over a little bit for a stretch. Bring it in. Other side, right arm up. Come over into a side stretch. Inhale. Exhale, switch. And optional, go a little further. Side stretch. Inhale, palms together. Exhale, switch. Over to the side. Once more to each side. Breathe. And out. Love ocean sounding breath. So relaxing. Reach. And palms together. Okay. So from here, if you want to hold on to something, that's fine, but we want to stretch our thighs. So lift your left leg up. Bring the heel in towards your hip and stretch your knee back. Now we're going to change legs. Stand on your left. Lift your right. Heel into your hip. Pull the knee back. Okay. Switch to the other side. We're working up towards dancer's pose. Natarajasana. So pull your knee back even further. Lift it up behind you. Pull up. And switch sides. Good. Okay, this time switch sides. Before you lift your leg, turn your left palm out so the thumb goes to the back. Then bend your knee. Lift up in your right arm. Pull the shoulder back. Press your foot into your hand into dancer's pose. Lift your leg up as best you can. Breathe. Lift. If you fall out of it, just come back in. This is yoga practice, not yoga perfection. We did some balancing already, so just keep working with it. Keep pulling the shoulder back, lift, and come down. All right. Now, just to kind of let go of all of that, separate your feet. We'll come to the other side in a minute. Standing twist. Let it go. Come back to center. Taking a deep breath. Just bring palms together. Plant your feet into the earth. Breathe and release. Breathe and release. Okay, breathe. Taking your left arm up, right arm down, reach, opening the palm and holding the foot from the inside. Press the arm back and the shoulder. Press your foot into your hand on the right. And lift up into your dancer's pose. So a lot of people, come down out of it for a moment. A lot of people really lean forward in that pose. The idea is to lift. Let me show you how I mean. This is Anna Forrest. I don't know if you can see her because she's wearing white. But you see how her chest is lifted? She's not leaning forward. Now, we're not getting our leg up that high and our shoulders back that far, but we're coming out to here, right? So you still want to lift in the spinal column, okay? Rather than leaning forward. So that's the idea. So it's better to stay lifted in your spine. So let's try that again. So reaching up through your left arm, bend your right knee, inside of the foot, pull back in the shoulder. So stay lifted in the ribs as you press your foot into your hand. Focus on a spot that will help. Take your time. Sometimes our legs will get fatigued, but just work with it. Open the chest and shoulder. Breathe. This side is complaining a little bit. All right, and come down. Circle around in your shoulders a few times. All right, standing twist, last one. And actually, Pat, we're all going to come down into Shavasana because it'll give us a nice long relaxation. So just come down onto your mat. Relax your whole body down. Breathe 3 deep, full breaths. Let tension out on the exhale. Breathe. Let expectation out on the exhale. Breathe. Let perfection out on the exhale.
Life lives through us. Striving for perfection can be a block to life living through you. So let go of all non-essentials. Soften. Let go. Let even your little toes relax. The arches of your feet and your heels. Your feet do so much work every day. Let your calf muscles soften. Knees. No holding. Thigh muscles. The largest muscle group in the body. Let your thighs just open into relaxation, spreading out. Now, let your psoas muscles relax inside your hips, all the way up into your spine. Let every vertebra in your spine relax. From your tailbone to the occiput. Arms are motionless. Head heavy with relaxation. Let go of your thoughts. They're going to happen, just don't attach to any. This is your self-care. Now, without disturbing yourself too much, draw your knees up to your chest and roll to the side. Just come over to the side in fetal position. And then press up into sitting, keeping your eyes closed. Bring your hands into mudra if you like. For a few breaths in meditation. And remembering our statement of intention, I release the non-essentials of life and embrace self-care. Just bring palms into Anjali Mudra. Just taking a deep breath. Exhale and bring your arms out to the side. Inhale, arms up overhead. Palms together. Closing in Namaste. May you give the world the best of you before there's nothing left to give. Namaste, everybody.